If you want to make sure you never fall prey to make money online scams, or never fall prey to make money online scams again, watch this video through till the very end. Hey, my name is Misha Wilson, and in the last few years, I've done over $10 million in sales. I've generated literally millions of leads, and I've seen a lot of really good guys, but unfortunately, I've also seen a lot of really bad guys and a lot of make money online scam programs. And in today's video, I'm going to share with you this simple 3-step system that if you follow will ensure you can avoid the scams, make sure you only invest in the right products and the products that will actually get you results so that you can build the business of your wildest dreams. Watch until the very end. And with that said, let's dive in.
Welcome to the Misha Wilson Show, where we show you how to create massive success online so you can enjoy the lifestyle of your wildest dreams. Okay, here we are. I wanted to go ahead and do this in my home office with these slides just to kind of make it a little bit more real, to show you some examples and to ensure I went ahead and covered all the points. So once again, here I'm going to share with you the simple 3-step guide to ensure that you never get scammed again, or if you're lucky enough to have never been scammed in the past, once again, to avoid it from the offset. But to begin with, I want to go ahead and share with you a little story and kind of make this more real to you and for you. And so you understand why I'm actually going ahead and doing this video. So I actually woke up to this message a couple of weeks ago, and it was from a client who was actually in my program and bought my products. And she said, "Hey Misha, I need your help. I don't know what to do moving forward. I just bought another course and got scammed once again, this time out of nearly $2,000. I hear you're very successful online. I need some guidance. Is there anything actually real out there? I can't believe I just lost all this money, and I don't know where to go moving forward." So I actually ended up getting on the phone with this individual, talking with her, and this was one of those situations where unfortunately she literally went ahead and got started with something, forked out the money, and then essentially the person that she forked out the money to just kind of dropped off the face of the earth. And if you've ever felt that way, or if you've had the similar experience in your own personal journey, I know exactly how it feels. I used to, buy stuff all the time and then feel like there was next to no support system, or even have people completely and totally drop off the face of the earth. And it really wasn't kind of until I learned this 3-step process, really these 3 things to look for that I'm about to share with you in today's video, that really kind of I started to make better buying decisions, get started with stuff that was actually real, get started with stuff that actually worked, and as a result, completely and totally transformed my online journey. Went from $10,000 in debt to now doing over $10 million in total sales. And I don't really remember the last time I went ahead and purchased a product or a program that I didn't think was at least worth 10 times the value. So with that said, let's go ahead and dive right in. And the 3 things to look for really in identifying high quality, proven products that actually work, that'll get you the desired end result if you go ahead and take action, are as follows, and the third is most important. So be sure you stick around through this entire video, because the third is really kind of the highest impact. And if you go ahead and make sure the third is taken care of, once again, you're so much more likely to go ahead and just get started with high quality, real people who actually know what they're doing. So number 1 is to make sure that the person actually selling the product is actually real. All right, now I know this should seem super obvious, but the truth is that there are plenty of people out there when it comes to people who are kind of more, scammer-ish, and people who aren't necessarily selling ethically, where they'll literally hire actors. They'll hire people to plan videos for them, sales videos. They'll hire people to host webinars for them. And essentially the entire sales message, the entire sales pitch, the entire webinar presentation is being sold to you by someone who isn't even real. And it would be very easy for you to take just a few minutes of your time, research the person who's actually selling you the program and make sure that that person's actually real, firstly, and then secondly, make sure that that person actually knows what they're doing and actually know, that their stuff actually works. So as an example, if you were to go ahead and see a video of myself and it's a sales message from me and I'm going ahead and selling a product, if you were to just do a quick Facebook search, you would see very quickly that I am indeed a real person. All right. Now, this is from a few years ago. This is an old picture of me. But again, Instagram, you would see not only an Instagram, but you would also see videos of me on stage, videos of me with my clients, videos of me working with my clients in workshops, so on and so forth, showing you that firstly, I'm a real person. Secondly, I have a real business with real clients and people actually get real value. All right. If you were to go to my YouTube channel, you would see once again a picture of me up on stage. You don't get up on stage without knowing what you're doing, firstly. And then secondly, you'd see a bunch of YouTube videos where I'm educating and helping my audience, providing value to my audience, all showing you that I'm actually a real person. All right. Now, I didn't want to put anyone kind of on the spot, and I didn't want to show you an example of, the opposite. But with that said, when you're looking at videos, when you're researching offers, when you're getting ready to go ahead and get started with something, just take a second and look at whether or not the person's actually real. All right. Look at them on Facebook, look at them on Instagram, look at them, on YouTube, see if you can find their actual profiles, etc. And do your research and it'll pay off big time. All right. Now, once you go ahead and find out that the person's real, so once you've confirmed this, the second thing that you want to do is you want to make sure that the individual has testimonials around their product from real people. All right. So just like scammers will go ahead and hire artists and, not artists, actors, voiceover actors, and actual, real physical actors being videos. Once again, they will also hire actors to go ahead and do fake testimonials for them. All right. So they'll hire someone to say that their product works when the person never even purchased the product, went through the course, and so on and so forth. It's my, belief system, one of the dirtiest things you can possibly do when it comes to marketing, but that's what a lot of people will do. So with that said, you want to make sure that A, the person's real, and then B, they have testimonials from real people. And how you do that is, firstly, you look for testimonials. So if you were to look for testimonials from our stuff, you would see Wes. Because of San, I've been able to walk away from my 9-to-5 as a fiber optic utility locator, painting the dirt for the last 5 years. Thank you, San, which is my training program. You would see Rebecca Reed saying she just made $2,573. You'd see Karen Richardson saying, so grateful to finally take a break with my beautiful family. Even better when I get emails like this. Thank you, San. I can chill knowing my business is still working. All right. Now, if you ever purchase one of my products or services in the future, I'm sharing these testimonials with you not to guarantee you the same result. Results will always vary, just to be completely and totally transparent. But again, these are examples of testimonials from people who have gone ahead and purchased my products, purchased my services, and gone ahead and put them to use. All right. Now, once you go ahead and find the testimonials, the next thing you would want to go ahead and do is just double check if it's actually a real person. All right. So if you were to go to Facebook and search Wes Fry, you would see Wes Fry's Facebook profile. And once again, you can see instantly that Wes is indeed a real person. Rebecca Reed, if you search for Rebecca, instantly you'll see that Rebecca's a real person, and the exact same thing for Karen. All right, so at this point in time, you now know that this is a person who, once again, is a real person. They have real clients. They have products that people actually go through and actually get results, all of which point to the simple fact that, again, this isn't a scam. This is really good information that if I go ahead and follow through on and actually take action and do the work that they go ahead and tell us to do, once again, I'll be able to produce amazing results. So with that said, that's number 2. And then number 3, the item that I personally think is the highest impact when it comes to all of this, and this is huge, is the fact that you always want to look for Facebook groups, communities of buyers, and live events. All right, so just give me a second here and stick with me until the very end of this video, and I'll explain why it's so important here. So the truth is that, I've known some people who have decided to go down the path of not doing the right thing in their business. Let's just say that. And when someone's going down that path of not wanting to do the right thing and not being ethical and not being honest, the last thing they want to do is put themselves out there for obvious reasons, right? If you're doing something against the law, if you're scamming people, if you're not being honest with people, the last thing you want to do is put yourself out there. So again, they hire actors, they hire testimonial actors. They try to create degrees of separation from themselves and the actual, scammy business that they're going ahead and running. And based on that fact, you will never see them interacting with their customers. Based on that fact, you will never see them interacting with their customers in communities, and you will definitely never see them interacting with their customers at live events. All right, the last thing they want to do is actually see their customers, have to face their customers, and work with their customers at live events because, well, let's be completely and totally honest. If someone goes ahead and gets started with something and you outright scam someone, the last thing that person's ever going to want to do is hang out with you at a live event. And if you do see him at a live event, it probably won't be a pleasant experience. And you'll be wanting to go ahead and run the other way the entire time if you're doing something unethical. All right. So if you find people that A, first are real, B, have real testimonials from real people, and C, are actually hosting live events. So here's an example of one of our Facebook communities. All right. We have over 17,000 people in this Facebook community. Once again, we're in there every single day interacting with our customers. Here's an example of one of our live events. This was just a group of people who got started with our mentorship program. We had hundreds of people at that actual live event. Here's a picture of another live event with myself and a guy named Frederick up on stage. And once again, I have no problem interacting with my customers. I have no problem working with my customers. I don't have any problem being around my customers because I completely and totally love my customers. I love my business. And at the end of the day, I'm running a business in a way that I feel good about and in a way that isn't a scam by any stretch of the imagination. But on the flip side, if I were not, you would not see this Facebook group. You would not see, once again, live events. You would not see me hanging out and having a really good time with my customers because I would always be wanting to try to create degrees of separation. All right. So to recap really quickly, and I hope you got a ton of value here. Firstly, I understand that this is, very simple and it might seem super simple, but if you just take these 3 simple steps, it'll help you so much in ensuring that what you're actually purchasing is actually real. All right. So firstly, make sure the person selling the product is actually real, right? Check out their social media, just like I show you an example of myself. Make sure the individual has real testimonials from actual real people. All right. So don't just take the testimonial at face value. Look at the testimonial, make sure the testimonial is real, and then also make sure that the person that's actually creating the testimonial is real. And then lastly, once you've done those things, look for Facebook groups, look for communities where that person's going ahead and interacting with their clients. And lastly, look for live events that person's actually hosting where they're working with clients, interacting with their clients, and not running away from their clients like they would be if their business was unethical and they weren't doing the right thing. And if you just follow these 3 simple steps, once again, you'll be so much better off in your online journey. So with that said, I hope you got a ton of value out of this video. If you did get value, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button below. And also go ahead and hit that bell icon below, which will notify you whenever I go ahead and create a new video just like this one, so you'll be sure to get maximum value. And also, please let me know in the comments what your biggest takeaway was from this video. I try to read and reply to literally each and every single comment, and I'd love to hear your feedback. I'd love to hear if you agree with these 3 things, or if you disagree with these 3 things, or if there's some extra criteria that you think I should add into this actual 3-step process. I'd love to hear about it in the comments. So go ahead, subscribe, hit that bell icon notification button. Let me know what your biggest takeaway was. And for your free gifts that I promised at the beginning of this video, in the last 20 seconds of this video, you should see a video that pops up here that's going to go ahead and show you exactly how to go ahead and claim your free gifts. 2 of my best products on traffic generation and then follow-up. And then also, I want you to go ahead and check out these related videos that are popping up on the screen right now or in a few seconds, where I'm going to go ahead and share with you, firstly, the difference between something that's real and something that's a scam. And then secondly, how to look at the overall process versus always thinking if you're not getting the immediate result, this thing actually isn't real. So go ahead, claim your free gifts, check out these related videos. I hope you got a ton of value. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon notification button. Go ahead, let me know what your biggest takeaway was in the comments, and I will see you in the next video.